Hi guys, and welcome to module 2. In this module, I just wanted to set some expectations that you can have for the course and wanted to address some learning outcomes that we're going to cover in the following modules. So first of all, in terms of setting expectations, as you probably will have seen in your research around social anxiety, there are a lot of outlandish claims, a lot of what I would call bullshit around social anxiety, saying that you can tap yourself and say, I am socially free and this will cure you in 3 weeks. Or you can take a certain kind of herb or supplement and this is going to, eliminate your social anxiety. Or there's some practice or some soundtrack you can listen to while you sleep. And, I've seen online 1-day cure for social anxiety. This cured my anxiety in 3 weeks. I don't know what kind of social anxiety that is, if that works for that, but in my experience, social anxiety is an extremely complicated process and it goes right to our very core of who we are. And it's actually, in my experience, more a symptom than a problem in itself, a symptom of deeper issues with self-esteem, our self-image. It's, linked to post-traumatic stress that we've, suffered far back in our formative development years. So this course is not a miracle cure. You're not going to watch these modules and then suddenly be cured of any element of social anxiety. I'm not saying that. It's not a silver bullet. It's not going to cure you in one go. And I don't think anything out there will. In my experience, it takes a bit of hard work, a bit of dedication, but it's very, very worth it and very, very rewarding. So straight off the bat, no miracle cure here, I'm afraid, but I do believe and I do hope and I do expect that by following what's in the modules, you will get a taste of my methodology and you'll get a taste of what I teach and what is working for my clients. And if you implement that and take action on that, I am confident that you will see some tangible, noticeable results at the end of implementing these lessons. And this course is really, as I say, just designed to give you an overview and a taste of my methodology and my teaching practices. And what I hope you'll get from this is some tools, some real practical tools which you can implement in your life, take action on and see results from. So moving on to learning outcomes, in the course of these modules, I hope you're going to learn how social anxiety and how tackling social anxiety works from my perspective, which is a tri-level approach, okay? And I call this the tri-step approach. It's the tri-level social anxiety elimination protocol. And that might sound cheesy or whatever, but it's just an easy way for me and you to remember what my method is. And it has 3 parts. And I'm going to come on to all this later, but basically I just want you to understand in this course that tackling social anxiety requires you to come at it from 3 levels, okay? And one is lifestyle. Okay? Number 1 is your lifestyle, and these are the fundamental foundational building blocks that you're going to need to get in place before you even start to look at the other elements of social anxiety. Excuse the cramped writing. Number 2, if you can see there, it says rewiring. So this is the rewiring of the brain, the cognitive approach. And this is where you're going to learn about your cognitive biases, neuroplasticity, exposure therapy, and rewiring your approach and your mental outlook and understanding how that has been feeding your social anxiety. And third, we're going to be learning about a very, very important element which a lot of people just overlook, which is action, and how this action will have tangible results for you and how this action will create concrete results for you and how it feeds back into the rewiring of the brain. By taking certain actions, you relearn certain behaviors on a neurological level. So that's what I wanted to cover in module 2. The expectations, this is not a silver bullet, but I'm hoping you are going to take away some real solid tools and get a good taste of what I'm about and what I teach and what my approach is. And the learning outcomes, I would like you to really get a good grasp of the tricep approach and learn about these 3 elements and how they are all feeding and integral to social anxiety and the overcoming of it. Okay, that's everything for now. I'll see you all in module 3.